want your game to look like this? Well, today I'm going to be showing you guys the best graphic settings in Modern Warfare 2, including my NVIDIA filters if you're on PC. So for the first setting you want to change that's going to increase your visibility dramatically is going to be in your interface. You want to go to color customization. So the first settings you want to change is color filter. You want to put it to filter 2, and then your color filter target, you want to put it on both. This is going to automatically make your game look a lot more vibrant and a lot more colorful. Next thing, you want to make sure that world color intensity is at 100 and interface color intensity is at 100 as well. I've actually been considering changing my enemy color to yellow. It just pops out more. But if you end up going with red, you want to make sure that your saturation is bumped up all the way to the max, because this is going to increase the visibility of it. And once you choose whatever color you want, then you want to put apply custom color, and then you should be good to go. You can mess with all the other ones, but they don't really make a difference. I personally put myself pink because, you know, I like it. I think it's cool. Staying in the interface tab, you want to make sure your vertical and horizontal heads-up display is all the way at 100. As you can see in the game, it makes your map a lot smaller, and it puts it all the way at the corner of the screen, making it so your map and the score doesn't get in your way. Then for your very last setting on the interface tab, you want to make sure your crosshair is off. This thing gets in the way too much. In game, this is how it looks when it's on. It looks very bad. It's very stuttery, and it just looks overall very ugly. Then when you turn it off, it looks a lot cleaner. It's just a little dot, and it allows you to see a lot better. Now going into your graphic settings, you want to start off with display. You want to make sure that your dynamic resolution is off. Aspect ratio is automatic. VSync for gameplay and menus is off. And then for custom frame rate limit, you want to make sure it's on custom. I have a 2080 Super, so I go with 180, but for everyone, you want to go with menu 60 and then autofocus 30. You want display gamma at 2.2, and then you want your brightness at 47. Now for your quality settings, you want to make sure your render resolution is at 100. You want to make sure your upscaling sharpening is at fidelity cast. For anti-aliasing, you want filmic SMAA T2X. Aliasing quality low. And your video memory scale at 90. This is for how much RAM you're going to be using, so I put it at the absolute highest because I wanted to perform the best. Now going to your details and textures, you want to copy exactly what I have. Texture resolution low, texture filter anisotropic low, nearby level detail low, distant level of detail high, clutter draw distance long, particle quality low, particle quality level low, impact sprays on. I'm not sure what persistent damage layers does, so I keep it on. For shader quality, you actually want to keep it on high. If you turn it to low, all your camos are going to look really bad. I had the mistake of putting it on low, and then my Orion and my polyatomic camo looked very bad. Tessellation, you want to turn it off. And on-demand texture streaming is off. For streaming quality, for the most part, you can leave it at normal, but if you do have a lower end PC, you want to go with low. I think anything that's a 20 series and up, you can go with normal and you should be fine. Also, keep in mind that I do have a dual PC setup, so this is going to be strictly for gaming and not streaming. For volumetric quality, low. Physics quality off, and then water causation is off as well. For shadow and lighting, you want to copy exactly what I have. Again, you want to go with normal, low, high, ultra, low, and off. So for screen space reflections, just like I said with the camos, you want to make sure this one is on high. This is just going to make your camos pop out a lot more and make them a lot better. But if you don't really care about this, you can have it on low. It doesn't really make a difference in FPS. Now with static reflections quality, you want to have it on low, and then weather grid volumes, you want to turn it off. Now for video reflex low latency, I have it on, but if you do start lagging at any point, you can turn it to on plus boost. And then for the last things, you're going to want depth of field off, world and weapon motion blur off, and then film grain at 0.25. Now you want to go to the view tab. The FOV is pretty much preference. I personally go with 110 because I'm a bot. No, really, I go with 110 because it's easier to see people and it's easier to shoot. This is going to help out with visual recoil. And then you want to go with weapon field of view wide, third person field of view, and then vehicle field of view. It doesn't really matter, so I just put it at the highest. I don't know, I don't really play third person, but if you play third person, then you could obviously put it at the highest. I think that's better. And the absolute most important setting, you want to make sure your first person camera movement is at least, because if you have this at high, your screen is going to be shaking everywhere while you're shooting, and obviously nobody wants that. Now I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my game look from this to this. The difference is exponential, and you can see so many more colors. It looks so much more vibrant, and you can see enemies so much better in their dark little corners. For the three filters that you want, you're gonna want details, brightness and contrast, and color in this exact order. You can change them with these up and down arrows. These are going to be the settings that you want for your details. These are the settings for the brightness and contrast, and these are the settings for color. These are all my settings for season 1 reloaded. If there's anything that I missed, make sure to leave a comment, and if you like the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.